Hello, you've just made your way to the Sight Reading Made Easy tutorial. In this series of lessons, I hope to make sight reading a little bit more easy, a lot less fishy, and a little bit more fun than what you've probably been used to. Or if you've never been used to it at all, this will help get you started. Let's go ahead and begin. The first thing that we need to know about sight reading is how to recognize notes, rests, and values. Notes are extremely important in sight reading, as well as the rest. But today we're just going to focus on the note values. If you look at the first note, we have a whole note. A whole note lasts for a series of 4 beats, or you count up to 4. It has a duration of 4 counts. A half note, 2 beats or 2 counts, a quarter note, 1 beat or 1 count, and an eighth note only gets half of a beat or half of a count. Now this is going to be very important that you remember the values of these notes, because this will help you to establish a rhythmic pattern as you begin to sight read simple melodies. So here's an example of whole notes and what it looks like. A whole note, like we mentioned earlier, only gets 4 beats or has a duration of 4 beats or 4 counts. As you can see, here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's an example of half notes and the amount of counts that they receive. Each half note gets 2 beats or 2 counting numbers. Here's an example of quarter notes and the counts that they receive. Remember, each quarter note only gets 1 beat or 1 counting number. If you notice, there's only 1 number under each quarter note. Eighth notes are a little bit different. Because they only get half a beat, the first eighth note will get a number. The second eighth note will get the word and. This completes a whole beat. 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1, right? That's where your math skills come in. So the way you count eighth notes is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So keep this in mind as you're looking through simple melodies. Let's take a look at counting rhythms, continuing. So in order to establish how to count rhythms, we first need to look at a time signature. What in the world is a time signature? A time signature are numbers that look like a fraction at the beginning of the staff. It tells you how to count and sing the music in the correct timing or rhythmic patterns. This is a time signature. In music we call it 3/4, not 3/4 like a math equation, just 3/4. The bottom number of the time signature tells you the type of note that's used as the main unit of measurement used in a particular song that you're singing. So in this case, the 4 represents a quarter note. The top number tells us how many beats or units of counting that each will happen in each measure. So when we see the 3, we're going to count up to 3 in every single measure, and that the 4 represents a quarter note, so every quarter note is going to get 1 beat. So the 3/4 time signature indicates that the counting unit for this song will be 3 quarter note beats for every measure. You would count 3/4 time like this: 1, 2, 3. That's the first measure. Here's the bar line. 1, 2, 3. Well, you might ask, what happens if the time signature is not a fraction and it looks like the letter C? Well, the C in the time signature is a common way to represent 4/4 time signature, simply because it's the most commonly used time signature. It shows that the counting unit will be 4 beats in every measure, and you would count it like this. Here's the C for common time, which is just another way of saying 4/4. We're going to count up to 4 in every measure. Here's our first measure: 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the second measure: 1, 2, 3, 4. So we counted up to 4 in both of these measures. Now, you try clapping the beat with the rhythms just like you learned. And now I'm going to clap the rhythm for you as you see it presented on the screen. Now I'm going to speak the word do in rhythm based on what you just heard me perform for you with the clapping. This is how you would speak it. Follow along on the screen. Do, 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 do. Let's talk about scales now. And I hope this is going to be a whole lot easier for you. You'll be able to understand a little bit more. So what is a scale? A scale is a series of 8 consecutive tones or pitches that are organized in a pattern. In your music alphabet, we have the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Well, I'm going to use the most simple scale, which starts at the letter C. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Those are our 8 tones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the piano, this is where it begins and this is where it ends. Now, this might sound a little fishy, and it might sound like something you've heard before. But we're just going to keep on trekking along, swimming along, and I think you'll get it sooner or later. Notice the hand signs that I have on each piano key. These are the hand signs that you're going to use and that represent each one of these tones. These particular hand signs will help you learn not just the signs for each of the tones, but how each tone sounds as you move up and down the scale. So let's review. We have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Very easy. I think many people in this country have seen The Sound of Music, and this familiar little tune was played during that movie so that Julie Andrews was teaching the children how to sing because they'd never sung before in their lives. So we're going to take a look at how in the world are we going to sing this and how it's related with these hand signs. So let's practice each hand sign. Signing and speaking the syllables will help you learn faster. Here's do, a hand clenched fist. Re, the hand is slightly tilted upward. Mi, the hand is at a level horizontal line. Fa, the thumb is down like giving the too bad sign. So is with your hand facing you and the back of your hand facing your audience. La is your hand is cupped. Ti, it's like you're pointing to the sky. And do is this exact same position as the first do, the balled fist. Let's take a look.
Hi,
And now that we're ready to begin to learn the Kerwin hand sign, hi. And now that we're ready to begin to learn the Kerwin hand signs, I'm going to show you step by step, very slowly, each hand sign. Follow along with me and I'll give you time to do the hand signs on your own. Remember, for our do, it's a closed fist, like this. You want to start down by your waist. I'm holding my hand up a little bit higher for the purposes of the video. So it's a closed fist for do. Re is slightly upward. Mi, straight across. Fa, thumbs going down. So, showing the back side of your hand to the audience. La is cupped. Ti is like you're pointing both fingers upward. Do. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Very good. Let's try it together. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, and do. Now I'm going to sing it. You try it with me after I finish. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Very good. Let's try it together. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. Very good. Now I want you to practice on your own. And that takes us to the end of the first tutorial. The next tutorial will be a little bit more complicated as we add more features to it as far as counting rhythms. And we'll go through a piece of music together so we can see exactly what you need to do. In the meantime, have a great day and practice hard so that nothing is a little fishy for you any longer.